MrBeast is being called out for allegedly faking videos, rigging challenges, hiring offenders off the registry, and so much worse. But are all these allegations true? Does MrBeast deserve to be locked up in prison? Well, that's what we're going to be covering in this video, starting us all the way back to around 1 year ago when SunnyV2 posted the infamous video, Why Chris Will Soon Be a Nightmare for MrBeast. Now when this video dropped, bruh, highly controversial video right here, bruh. If you're an average MrBeast fan, you probably already know about Chris and what he's done. But if you don't know, Chris was originally a man, then they went through hormone replacement therapy, and now she goes by Ava Chris Tyson. It's she, right? Pronoun she? Yeah, alright, it's she. Making sure I get that right so I don't get canceled like Kai. Anyways, when SunnyV2 dropped this video, everyone was clowning, dogging him online, throwing tomatoes at him. But little did we know, bro saw the future.
They called me a madman. And what I predicted came to pass.
So about like a month ago, a bunch of old tweets and allegations started coming around. Mainly from a dude named Lava, who was 13 at the time when messaging Chris. She's a predator, bruh. Eats cupcakes for breakfast, lunch, and so many videos and documents got leaked of her like messaging minors inappropriately, doing videos.
The link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business.
Even freaking buying pictures of bruh, like it's very disgusting. I'm not gonna go into it that much. And what makes it worse for MrBeast is because that picture appeared in one of the videos, which is now deleted, where you can literally see it on the wall, and Jimmy looks at it multiple times, bruh. Like that is not a good look, Jimmy. I'm sorry, man. That is not a good look. So after all that situation flared up, MrBeast made a response on Twitter, and here's what he said.
Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Tyson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I have been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all the facts. I've seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with MrBeast. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. There, said it.
W response from MrBeast. Even though that tweet probably went through like a million lawyers, people seemed to like it. They thought it was okay. They were like, alright Jimmy, we forgive you. That's all done. And MrBeast is probably in his office like, alright.
I did the tweet. I'm done. Clearly this cannot get any worse.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
So after all the Chris stuff came out and MrBeast looking at the freaking pictures on the wall, bruh, people were like, Jimmy definitely knew, bruh. So everyone started going through old MrBeast videos, trying to dig up dirt from his past to see if he knew anything else. And what they found was a little sus.
And he did say that he enjoys the Catch Me Outside girl and thinks she's funny. So let's just
so that just shows what.
Let's be real. You want to put your dick in it?
I mean, it's whether
probably not.
Enjoying and
now clearly this was all the way back in 2016 where things were a little bit different on YouTube, you know? Saying edgy stuff was like the fun, cool content.
What a fucking nick.
But that wasn't all they found from MrBeast, because they also saw that he was in the same Discord where Chris was messaging those little kids, bruh. Here's one of the messages he sent talking about Chris's glizzy, and not gonna lie, this isn't a good look for the MrBeast brand. People also found that MrBeast was replying under some Shadman posts that Chris was supporting. If you don't know who Shadman is, he was the one that was drawing those underage anime pictures. This doesn't mean that like MrBeast supported this and he knew the whole time, but judging by the fact he replied under one of the tweets, bruh, I mean, it seems to be pretty obvious that he knew about the whole situation, bruh. After that came out, the MrBeast PR team was probably in flames, but little did they know, it was about to get 10 times worse. On July 24th, 2024, a video that would make history around the YouTube community dropped online. Now the craziest thing is that the first 3 days of this video coming out, I believe it was shadow banned, bruh. I remember searching it up multiple times and you literally could not find the video, bruh. The Beast team was trying to cover up this video as much as possible until the video got like 1 million views and they were like, forget it. And now the video sits at 14 million views, almost 15 by the time of this recording. And the evidence Dogpad claims in this video is kind of crazy.
MrBeast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit. This digital reel is not remotely representative of your actual odds. It's gambling. MrBeast isn't just promoting gambling to children here. He's running the casino, and he runs these sweepstakes to like bribe children with gambling to consume more sugar. A large part of Feastable's marketing campaign was the fact that it's a better for for you brand, that it's healthier for you than Hershey's. Now in 2024, MrBeast changed the formula again to where it has mostly the same ingredients as Hershey's. Here's a clip of Tyler using MrBeast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is MrBeast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it any more obvious? Why is your manager saying that you wanted to promote this obvious scam to your young, impressionable audience? Also, these tickets, one of them just so happened to go to a YouTuber with 700,000 subscribers at the time. This is far worse than a lottery ticket because a lottery ticket doesn't give you diabetes. MrBeast also just launched a combo with Zaxby's, which if you get a soda, it's over 2,000 calories for one meal.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
This train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, it's not your only way out, you can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker, it's just a guy. This whole room is fake, this contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast, they haven't got through this fake door twice, this line is scripted, this action is scripted, in fact pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into $1 million mansion. You didn't spend the night soaked, Jimmy, you slept on the production yacht.
Now the faking videos thing, I don't really care that much about because it's mainly for little kids that watch those videos. But the illegal lotteries and feastables, bro, like that's f***ed up, bro. Scamming little kids for money for fake signatures, bro. Like, come on, bro. You're better than this, MrBeast. You're better than this. And then the feastables thing, claiming it's better than Hershey's. They're making a formula that's more unhealthy. Like, really, bro? So after that video hit some steam, we got a response, not from MrBeast, but from what I know, he's like his assistant now, named Chucky. And he tweeted out a full-on essay, clapping back at Dogpack. Now, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, because the stuff he talked about were like all like the mini stuff no one really cared about. Like, oh, the raccoon was not a paid actor. The island does not cost more than $1. Like, no one cares about those claims, bro. We want you to respond to the juicy stuff. MrBeast faking signatures, making an unhealthy chocolate, claiming to be healthy, bruh. And he just ignored that, bruh. He talked about like the lamest stuff, and Dawson clapped back with good character assassination attempt. You leave out my unpaid trial period and also my time working for the Idea Guys, a company which MrBeast is a client for. The founder of Idea Guys also had to get permission from MrBeast to hire me. So weird you guys wouldn't tell him I was erratic. Also, weed and shrooms, that was an obvious joke. He then goes to talk about all the other things that pretty much lame, but then he ends with Upper Echelon's video also goes through the alleged illegal lotteries, which he describes as seemingly completely indefensible. You conveniently forgot to address those as well. And then he ends with, now how do I reply, cause you're guilty. You know it's bad when Chucky didn't even respond to that, bruh. And then a couple hours later, Dogpack got hit with a cease and desist. And replied with probably the best way possible. Then the next day, he got hit with another cease and desist, which honestly doesn't make any sense, because normally it's just one cease and desist, then they take you to court and sue you for like defamation and stuff. But nah, this man got 2 cease and desists, and he pretty much said F off, bruh, I'm not following it. And that's not even the worst thing that happened, because apparently his number got leaked from a MrBeast employee named Kaylee. He gets a text at 10:40 p.m. from an anonymous number. Dawson, I'm texting you anonymously to let you know that I heard James, he's the CEO of the MrBeast company, he wants to have private investigators start following you and looking into every detail of your life. He wants them to reach out to your former employees, find all of your social media accounts, your family's social media accounts, videos of you, anything. They already have a Google Doc listing possible ways to discredit you, including you're on drugs, you have mental health problems, your mom is bipolar, you were an obsessed superfan, you were crying begging for your job back after they fired you, and you tried stealing company funds. I don't know what's true and what's not, but but personally, I really think you should just take everything down ASAP if you want them to leave you alone. Pretty crazy stuff, bro. If I got that, bro, I'd be hiding in my bed. I'm never leaving my house again. But Dogpack's got that dog in him, and he kept on going, teasing a potential part 2 of the MrBeast expose. But while MrBeast was getting exposed from all the Dogpack stuff earlier, he was also getting called out from another thing he's got working on called Beast Games, which is basically his version of Squid Game with 5,000 contestants and a $100 million budget. This Beast Game stuff got so out of hand, some of the top level news outlets covered the story. Now once again, I'm not going to read this whole article because there's already like a million videos on it, but the main points that were claimed in the Beast Games was the terrible conditions, there was no medical staff on site whatsoever, people needed to take pills and medications, and the Beast team wasn't giving them to them. And some people passed out, had seizures, had to go to the hospital, bruh. Now, as of right now, MrBeast hasn't made a response to all the allegations and stuff. But seeing multiple reliable sources talking about the terrible conditions and stuff, it's pretty easy to assume that this is all true. After the first Dogpack video blew up and all the claims being addressed in that video, Dawson was hyping up the part 2, saying it has far more damage on the MrBeast brand, and the man was not wrong.
I'm Jake Weddle. Most people who, if you know me from MrBeast, I'm a deep cut. I'm in a few of the videos. Sometimes maybe you went from YouTuber guy with a camera to Amazon. Jimmy doesn't like me, that's fine. I don't like him either, it's okay. He didn't want anyone to get more popular or have more of a way out necessarily. Like, oh, I'm doing my Twitch thing on the side. Don't do that because you could get famous and leave and talk about me negatively.
He then talked about a video he was in that went horribly wrong. They had to cancel it midway through the shoot.
And they tell me the pitch. They try to make the pitch sound like it's gonna be like a walk in the park. The pitch is 100 days in solitary confinement. But don't worry, like you only have to last like 30, we have like a video. And by the end of it, after 30 days, you're gonna get $300,000 because it's $10,000 a day. And I don't know, man, I'll dance for you if you put that kind of money in my face, sure. I get there. And at first it's fine. It looked good on the visual, like it looks good on camera, you know, it's movie magic bullshit. It was a terrible facility. I mean, it was in one of the studios. The shower was always cold. And you're taking like a quick shower, and I had cameras 24/7 on me. Like at first it was fine, you know, and you're playing it up like, cause you know it's a video. And it got to a point where like they weren't turning the lights off. You know, I asked them, I said, can we like have like nighttime hours? You know, and they said no because it would fuck up the time lapse shots. The time lapse of what? Me sleeping or me not sleeping?
This part right here, bro. When I first watched this video, it pissed me the off, man. Which now makes you wonder, which other videos did MrBeast torture contestants in?
I physically feel my eyes stinging just because of how bright the lights are in here.
Anyways, Whittle talks about how he barely slept through the challenge, bruh. Which, I mean, I can't blame him. If the lights are on all the time, bruh, I ain't getting no sleep.
I just wanted to turn the lights off. And I'm vocalizing to people, I wish the lights would turn off. And I go up to my friend, my good friend. And I go, they're not turning the lights off. He goes, what? That's a war crime. We're not allowed to do that to terrorists. Oh, good. Jimmy would come in like every other day for like an hour, you know, to check in on me because he's doing other stuff. You know, I'm just the guy in the cage over here. He'll come back to me in a minute. And so he'd come by, he'd get the shots, he'd leave. Sometimes he'd have a note with the director over the phone. That would really piss me off. He said, Jimmy said, can you say to the camera how thankful you are that now you can pay back your student loans? You know how hard it was to do a take of that? But Jimmy's the guy with the money, and if you do what he says, he'll do what you want. You want your student loans paid off? You just be in his cage. And so now, I'm locked in a cage at his whim. And I have to do things to get the cash I need to live. And so the thing that made me I gotta get out. I can't do another day in here. Jimmy comes in and I'm asleep. I don't know what time it is. I don't know, it's like 2 or 3 or whatever. He's like, why is he sleeping? I don't know, because I can't sleep. And he comes in, he wakes me up. And he goes, ask me why I have 2 briefcases. And I'm like, why do you have 2 briefcases? And he goes, oh, because this one's for today, you know, and this one's for the challenge. And I go, what's the challenge today? He goes, you're gonna run a marathon. You're gonna do 22.6K, whatever it is. You're gonna do it on that treadmill over there. Like, there was an element of, oh, Jake will do what we want because he's in-house. You know, that's one of the reasons why they got me. Jake's, he's an inside guy, so he'll do whatever.
Did you try to say no? Like, did you have a choice, or?
Based on the Rubik's Cube thing and based on all the other stuff, like, there was so much pressure to just do it, just do the thing, you know? And so I wanted to be a good sport, and I wanted to get the boost, and I wanted the cash, and so I started running at 12. I asked him, how long do I have? He goes, until I get back. And I'm running until 3 a.m. When I got off the treadmill, oh, the blisters I had on my feet were like, you wouldn't believe, just all over, just these big red. I couldn't walk. My muscles were like just the lactic acid. I got off the treadmill, and then the people that came in to like ice my feet, you know, make sure I was good. Then that's when I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm out. And they didn't let me leave right away either. They wanted to make sure, everything was fine. And they brought in all my friends, you know, to make it. And Jimmy. He was sitting in the chair, turned around like an evil villain. Swear to God, everyone was looking at me, and he was like Lex Luthor over there. I did not get the 300K. What I got. He goes, think of it this way. At least you get to keep what you earned. You know, you were in there for XYZ days. You did XYZ challenges, so you got, 100,000 some change, you know?
And to add the cherry on top, Weddle says this.
There was a known sex offender, registered sex offender, convicted sex offender, on the registry and everything, who worked there. And like, you can, someone pees in public, you're on the registry, you get it. You can still have a job after you're on that's one thing. You go to prison, you get rehabilitated, that's one thing. Like if you do your time, that's fine. I think there should be rehabilitation in this country. But that guy, from what I hear, I can't confirm or deny it, from what I hear, he's on the registry for doing some not great stuff to some underage people. And they covered up the fact that not only did he work there, but he was like the manager when it all started. He'll be in videos. He'll be in thumbnails. He'll be around. And whenever he is, he's wearing a mask. Why would you wear a mask? Why would you conceal your face? It's like, what are you concealing? That you were in registered sex offender? And that your face could be looked up on a thing? But when I was there, they called him Delaware. It's like, why do you call him Delaware? I didn't know. Apparently they called him Delaware because he's not allowed to go back to Delaware.
And Jimmy knew about it?
The likelihood that he didn't know is astronomically low.
Which allegedly got confirmed from another MrBeast employee, Jake the Viking, when he said this. Here's the truth. Yes, Delaware is my brother-in-law. Yes, he is an RSO. When he was 21, a 16-year-old girl accused him and others of SA when she was 11. Delaware took a plea deal. That's why there was no jail time, but he still had to register. His nickname isn't Delaware because he can't go back to Delaware. He's from Delaware. That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. He's been back several times. He was hired before I was, and was actually the reason I got hired at MrBeast. Before being hired, Delaware sat with Jimmy and Sue, Jimmy's mom, and explained to them everything. So yes, Jimmy knew.
And the other two get $5,000 each. Whoever steps out, if Delaware steps out, Delaware steps out.
He's cucked. This man's cucked, bro. He's gotta admit it. And the second he admits to hiring these people, bruh, it's definitely gonna take a huge hit on his reputation. So anyways, after all that new evidence came out, we were all waiting for MrBeast to finally upload on his channel, and we wouldn't have to wait long. Because on August 3rd, 2024, MrBeast would finally upload on his channel.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Instead of responding to all the allegations of Beast Games and hiring an offender from the freaking registry, MrBeast decided to say, it, bruh, let's upload a video. And the crazy thing is that this video is a 2 out of 10 on the channel, which is pretty good from a YouTube guy himself. But yeah, anyways, MrBeast's strategy to all this was to just upload, bruh. Who cares? All my audience is just little kids anyway. They're gonna watch the videos. But I guess the kids didn't really take that lightly, because the video sits at 2.3 million dislikes. Now I don't care what the Beast team says, saying, oh, it doesn't have that many dislikes, it's glitched, it's glitched. I don't care, bruh. There's no way the video only has like 10,000 dislikes, bruh. Like, there's no way. That's gotta be cap, bruh. And the Beast team was even privating comments talking about the situation. You talk about Ava Chris Tyson, comment deleted. Talk about Dog Pack, deleted. An offender on the registry, deleted. The Beast team didn't even care, bruh. They were just privating comments left and right, trying to save their asses. And apparently it works, because like I said, 2 out of 10, which is very good on YouTube. But I don't think the strat is going to pan out for him, because he's eventually got to talk about the drama. And as of the release of this video, he dropped a new video, 7 Days Stranded in a Cave, and the video is currently sitting at a 7 out of 10. So, yeah, not looking good. From what Ludwig said, MrBeast has a response ready, but he's just waiting for all the allegations to come out so you can just make one big video talking about it. Which I mean is fine, I guess. I'd rather him just talk about it now, bruh. Like, what's stopping him from just, like, making a video, turning on the camera and being like, guys,
I'm very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving up.